The Earth seems to be swallowing up its oceans, and scientists are worried. I'm translating it from a Greek article. The Earth, it looks like, is eating its surface and swallowing the water of the seas to digest better. And that could be a fictional wording, but it's still a rather worrying finding. Rather than a fun one, it's not funny at all. According to life science scientists at the Lamont Doherty Earth Observation at Columbia University, they made a shocking discovery. By studying the natural seismic rifts in the Mariana Trench, where a slab of the Pacific slides underneath the Philippine slab, researchers were able to estimate how much water was incorporated into the rocks under this area. The groundwater cycle. We know water is stored in the crystalline structures of minerals. It's incorporated in the Earth's crust both when brand new oceanic plates form and when the plates themselves bend and crack as they rub against each other. This last process, called excitation, is the only way water penetrates deep into the crust and mantle, but little is known about how much water moves during this process. Before doing this study, every researcher knew that water had to be transported from the degraded plate, but he did not know just how much water was moving. The researchers used data collected from a network of seismic sensors located around the Mariana Trench in the western Pacific Ocean. The deepest part of the ditch is almost 7 miles below the sea level. The sensors detected the earthquakes and echoes of earthquakes that hit the Earth's crust and made it ring like a bell. Kai and his team monitored how fast the data traveled. A slowdown, he said, would indicate water in the cracks in the rocks and hydrated metals that lock water into their crystals. The researchers noted that such slowdowns dip deep into the crust, about 30 kilometers below the surface. And using the measured velocities along with known temperatures and pressures at that location, the team calculated that the pressure zones draw 3 billion teragrams of water into the crust every 1 million years. 1 teragram is 1 billion kilometers. In simple terms, the amount of water lost is 3 times the amount previously estimated and calculated. And that raises some questions. Where is all this water going? As the amount of water cannot be lost, then most likely it's that the water mixes with the magma. It should logically return, possibly through volcanic eruptions. This means that the amount of water lost under the crust should be the same as the amount returned, most likely from volcano lava. And of course, that does not sound so good to our non-scientific ears. But scientists point out that they lack many elements that would lead them to better and more accurate understandings and estimates, as they do not have any indication of how water moves inside our Earth. But their general conclusion is this: as the Earth's tectonic plates dive beneath each other, it appears to drift 3 times more water from the seas and/or the oceans into the interior of the planet than previously thought. The water beneath the surface of the Earth is said to contribute to the development of the magma, and thereby making earthquakes more likely to bring the trapped water back to the surface. This is from Life Science. It's on Diadrastika. I translated it from Greek to English for you, and I'll leave a link below for you for this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.